We're good, yes. All right, we are back. The live Google Hangout. This is number 4. Seems like the last one was a lifetime ago. I think it was in mid-March. We talked about the hottest MCs. That was the hot topic. I think we're finally over it now. Figured out who the hot MCs are. You know, it's been about. I did about 5 truths since the last one. I want to talk about those truths. Get you guys' opinion on it. I got a new group of people. Let's run it down. Let's introduce everybody. You know how we do. For the live Google Hangout number 4, we have a young lady at the end with reddish brown hair.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name? Tell me about yourself.
My name's Janet. I'm chatting from Gary, Indiana, by way of Brooklyn.
All right.
So
Gary, Indiana, by way of Brooklyn. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in Brooklyn right now?
Yes.
But you're from the land of Michael Jackson and Freddie Gibbs. Gary,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. It's exciting. Who do you relate to more, Michael Jackson or Freddie Gibbs?
It's a mixture. I'm not all the way gangster, but I'm not popped out like Mike.
Mike was popped out.
Yes.
Okay. You say your name's Janet, right?
Yes, sir.
So what brings you to the truth? What made you want to be part of this?
I'm a fan of the website, Life and Times and the Truth. I love it. I love your opinions and everything. Don't always agree with them, but I respect them.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Right, well, let's get down. The next young lady.
Hi, my name is Jessica.
Jessica, you look real comfortable, Jessica. Like you just chilling.
Yeah, I'm just
lounging.
Perfectly. Yeah. A lot of people call me Compton because I'm from Compton, but I live in New York.
Okay.
And I used to intern at the Source, and there were like 6 Jessicas, and it was like, okay, we gotta break y'all names up or give you nicknames or something. So I'm Compton now.
Compton?
Yeah, just Compton, whatever.
But you're from Compton originally, or no?
Yeah, I'm from Compton, and I moved to New York for school, and kind of moved back and forth, and just settled in Harlem about 2 years ago.
Are we proud of this Kendrick Lamar guy? We're proud of him.
Very much so. You serious?
It's pretty good. He's a hot MC.
Yeah. Very, very hot. Number 1. Yeah.
What made you want to get down with the Truth Hangout?
Cause I'm a writer, I'm a journalist, and I've written for a few websites and stuff, and I just love hip hop and discussing it and debating it, and you know, I've been following your career for a little while too, because you know, you're kind of where I want to be down the line. So I don't know, I just think it's a dope idea. Dope concept.
We got Gary, Indiana. We got Compton. All right, let's get to the brother. He got a Bulls hat on. Just drinking that Sprite earlier.
Oh yeah, you know, my name's Cash. I'm from Houston. I'm in Cali right now. Yeah, great state of Texas. On it down.
Right.
Okay, what brings you here, Cash?
I watch the Truth. I'm a fan of Rap Radar. I don't agree all the time. I tell you on your Twitter. I like the comments.
What's your Twitter?
At Cash Capone.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get at me in these tweets. You be getting at me.
That too, but I know you respect it though, so.
You gotta respect it, man. People too sensitive out here, man.
Yes, keep it hip hop.
Yes, sir. Let's get the gentleman with the gray. Is it gray sweatshirt?
Yeah, it's gray.
What's going on, sir?
What's up, man? My name's Ryan.
How are you, sir?
You said what?
I said Macklemore. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, Mac.
I'm just.
I know you're gonna say something like that.
I'm just playing with you, man. Come on,
I'm out here in Maryland, man. I just love hip hop, love music, love art. I'm a fan of Rap Radar, and just want to see what's going down.
What's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan from Maryland.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan with the R.
R-Y-A-N. Maryland.
Yeah.
You want to get down and start arguing and debating about rap?
Yeah, man. I mean, I have my own hip hop site, www.hiphop100.com. So I hear a lot of music. I post a lot of music. I hear a lot of underground stuff. I'm just trying to move the site and see what's going down with everyone else's opinion.
Okay, we're gonna get down and exchange our opinions with each other. Let's get to the brother in the corner right there.
Yeah, I'm Sturk, S-T-U-R-K. My Twitter is @ItSturk. That's I-T-S-S-T-U-R-K. My website, Sturk.
Brother Sturk.
Yeah, www.sturk.com. But yeah, I got down with Google Hangout because I've been following you since Source XXL, and I follow you on Twitter. So I was like, hey, it's only natural that I get down on this thing.
Okay, all right. You got some heavy opinions. You about to set it on me?
Yeah, I agree with you on a lot, and I disagree. I've been disagreeing with you since I've been since the XXL.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We got a young lady joining us now too. We got another young lady, right? You just joined us?
Hi. Yeah, I did.
Where were you at?
I had some trouble configuring my account because I'm not in the States.
Okay.
So I had a bit trouble like proving my identity, kind of.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Vienna, Austria. So I'm
Vienna,
tuning
Austria.
in.
Okay.
Yes,
wow.
yeah.
All right. And what time is it out there right now? What time is it out there?
It's 9 p.m., so it's pretty early still.
Okay, evening side. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So how did you discover the truth?
I've been watching Life and Times for a while now, and I really enjoy it.
Okay.
And I think like you need a bit of more like an international aspect, maybe. Like, so I thought I should join that round and just give my input.
Too much America, right? Too much America.
Yeah, a bit. So, you know, people over here listen to hip hop as well. So I just thought maybe I'd just bring in my side of my point of view.
Right. I like to be international, man. International is important, man.
Yeah, totally.
These 50 states. All right, we got a good mix there. We got 3 men, 3 women. That's how I like to do it. Like I was saying, since the last time we left, I basically had talked about 5 different episodes of The Truth. I just want to run through them real quick. We talked about that Drake at 5 a.m. in Toronto. You know, another hit from Drizzy Drake. People seem to like it. I did the worst jams of 2013. You know, Kid Cudi's Not Feeling Me Right Now. Picked about 5 songs on that. Talked about Beyonce's comeback, the Kendrick Jay-Z remix, and this Lil Wayne album. Woo! Okay, so which one do you guys want to talk about first?
It's whatever. We can go with the Lil Wayne.
We'll go with that Lil Wayne and Weezer. So what you think? I was like, some people said I was too hard on it. Some people said I went too soft on it. Like, I definitely was disappointed in it. There's some songs I liked from it, but overall, as a full body of work, you know, it just seems like he's not in control of the final thing we get. It's just like he just throws these records together. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
why
to
he's
me,
not involved with his own albums. Or are we exaggerating? It seems like he's not even involved with his own albums. Like, it's weird.
it felt disjointed to me, like or like a long freestyle or something. Like his subject matter is so limited that even if he's very creative with how he says it and he's clever and all that, I don't think anyone would take that away from him. The fact that you talk about the same stuff over and over, the songs just kind of meld together, and then the beats are so random. It's like the order of it. The order is just weird. Like it's not cohesive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it feels like a mixtape, but with original beats or something. I
feel like there's a limited amount of like metaphors for the female reproductive system, and someone like really needs.
Wait, say that again for people that listen.
I feel like there's a limited amount of metaphors for the female reproductive system. Someone needs to tell Lil Wayne that at some point it just sounds repetitive and it's just boring. And
You're not getting enough female reproductive rap? Too much? Female reproductive?
Yeah,
lyrics?
it's like he doesn't. Maybe he needs to like refocus or something, and maybe calm down, take a break. Like as you said, take a break and maybe reevaluate like his career or something, because it's starting to get boring. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm too harsh as well, but I actually agree with you.
Stir, you started up, man. What's your take on this, Weezy?
I think you're being too hard on him. I don't think his target market cares about the track order. I think they like his subject matter. I think he's pleasing his base.
But do you think he cares, and do you feel like he's involved with these albums and that he's presenting it the way he thinks you should download it, or is it just it doesn't matter at this point?
I really don't think Lil Wayne matters. I mean, I don't think he cares about the order of all that stuff that you're talking about. I think that he just wants to get his work out to his fans, his people, and let it do what it do. Because this is not his Carters. I just think this is an album to please his base until the real album.
But he wants to promote it, man. The guy's not even on Twitter saying, buy my album. What kind of rapper is this, man?
Right?
The weirdo. What's up, my man from Maryland? What was you going to say? My man from Maryland.
I mean, Lil Wayne, man, he's made so much music, you know, like everyone who really listens to him, like I go to a lot of shows and I see the people and they're all young kids in high school. I mean, you know, no grown man is really going to buy Lil Wayne. Like, that's what I think. I mean, he doesn't need to. It's Lil Wayne, man. Like he's he's up there. You know, he doesn't need to be out there. Like once people hear a song by him or see him out there, it's just they just automatically listen to it, or they'll automatically just.
Well, what do you think it changed though? Because obviously around the time when he made that assertion that I'm the best rapper alive, and he started being on 8 million different guest appearances, and he had that incredible run, and then he dropped Carter 3. Like it seems like ever since then, especially since the jail bid, we keep talking about what went wrong with Wayne or why Wayne can't recapture that before. Is that fair, or do you think that's kind of overblown?
I mean, I don't know, man. It was just a big change. Just like you said, around the jail bid, things really took a turn. But I mean, I don't know, man. He could be exhausted. I mean, he's made so much music. Like I'll find songs from him from like 5 years ago I never even knew existed, and you know, I mean, he's just staying relevant and staying in tune with the music. You know, like he just like switched the whole label. It's like a pop label. In the day, it was a real street label, and now to stay relevant and have the name alive, they just reach out to a whole nother audience and grow. You know.
Yeah. What's my girl from Gary, Indiana? What do you think?
I have no opinion on Wayne. I stopped listening to his music a long time ago, so you know, you don't have nothing nice to say. Don't say anything at all.
Why? So were you a fan of him before?
I was a fan of like the Hot Boys, Old Cash Money, and you know, let Wayne slide when he wanted to do solo and become his own artist. But a lot of his music I just don't identify with. It's like gibberish, makes no sense. So I don't listen to him.
Was it even during the Carter 3 era, or that's more so after, you think?
You know what? I can honestly, I lost interest after Go DJ. So I don't even know what album that was.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, like that's how long I
once Manny Fresh stopped making the beats, she was out of it.
You know what? Exactly. I was over it.
What about you, Compton? What's going on with you?
Oh, with Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
No, like I said earlier, it felt a little disjointed. But I mean, y'all might have a point that maybe his audience doesn't really care about making a cohesive album or making a quote unquote classic or whatever. They just want to hear Wayne talk about what Wayne talks about, which is all Wayne talks about. You know what I mean? Like it's just, you know, it's the same thing over and over. That's my biggest complaint. Like I like 5 or 6 joints on it. You know what I mean? I like the Trigger. I don't like Soulja Boy part. But I like Trigger Finger. I like the Beat It song. I like a lot of it, but it's too repetitive for me. So.
But it's weird that you guys say that's like, so in some ways, do you think that he is connecting to the new generation who kind of idolizes him, and that he creates this kind of stuff that maybe they're not looking for all his depth to it, right? Maybe that's what we, the critics or older people, are applying to it. But isn't he in a weird situation though? Because now he is a veteran and does this legacy that these records don't measure up to the standard of the classic mixtapes and the Carter 3?
Me personally, I don't think so. I think it became disassociated when Cash Money really started going for stats and trying to put out so many albums, and then they became brand heavy because you know, every time they get a new brand, it becomes a new bar of a song, like Truck Fit, everything around the Truck Fit. So I think they're just trying to get that dollar. I don't think they're really like, his legacy is intact. It's just a disassociation between generations because like our old head generation right now is from 26 up, and then the younger generation is like 25 down. So
Carter,
you old head at 27. I like that.
Yeah. 25. I'm almost there. Damn. It's too much.
Carter 4 sold $1 million in his first week, right?
Say it again.
Carter 4 sold $1 million in his first week, right?
Yes, sir. This one they're saying looking a little low though, like 150 to 200. Like, does that surprise you?
And it's the lack of promotion I can understand, but I think it's a cycle. When it comes back around to his next actual album, I think it'll be right back up there again.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep the Cash Money. Let's talk about our man Drake. He started from the bottom. I want to get you guys' thoughts on that, and then this new song 5 a.m. in Toronto. Everybody seems to love it, and I said in my tape that I felt like, okay, he delivered 2 straight like super lyrical kind of songs, like for the hardcore bass of hip hop. But like I feel pretty soon he's gonna drop that record for the ladies. Like, is he gonna go in that direction and make that big commercial record? And will the fans that are kind of spoiled now that Drake's giving them this hardcore MC stuff gonna be like, oh, I thought the old Drake was I thought he wasn't doing this no more. Why is he with the ladies again? And I remember I teased him about it, and he just started laughing. But what's your take on that? Do you feel like, what do you got with thought on Started from the Bottom at 5 a.m. in Toronto? And do you feel like you expect now Drake to take his music and now go show that other side of him, that he can make these big melodic records, these big radio rotation monsters?
I feel like this is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. I feel like this is what makes Drake, you know, like that both like going between both worlds and then like doing songs for the ladies and also like having some more lyrical content. So I definitely feel like it's not like it's not really like, I don't know how to say. I feel like it shouldn't even be an issue that he is like an artist who does both. So I feel like it works for him and the people enjoy it, the fans like it, I like it. I guess everyone kind of enjoys that part.
I agree with
my
that.
opinion.
What's a Drake album without emo music? So
Exactly.
I'm expecting that female joint, the track for the ladies. So
Yeah,
I love Started from the Bottom.
Are you surprised you haven't gotten it yet? Was like when you first Started from the Bottom, was that what you expected? Like, are you a little surprised with the rollout so far?
I was pleasantly surprised it Started from the Bottom. I really liked it. I didn't think I was, but I did. And I'm waiting for the emo tracks. I like them.
But I think he always kind of starts with a harder song. Like he started with Over, and then he started with Headlines. You know, he doesn't necessarily start out with the R&B joint, but we know what's coming. We know what's coming. You know what I mean? So he's really good at that. That all his
he gave us two though. He gave us two this time, back to back.
I mean, I knew Drake got that in him because if you listen to his whole body of work anyways, you hear that in his other raps.
Yeah.
I think that's the gift and curse of Cash Money, because when Over came out, I wasn't really feeling it, and when Started from the Bottom came out, I wasn't really feeling it. But then it grows on me. I think he's like a critic himself, where he listens to what people say, and then he's like a conversation rapper. So he talks, he's able to rap about it.
Okay, what do you think, Marilyn?
Man, Drake, he's cool, man. You know, I mean, I like his R&B stuff. I like his hard stuff. I think he'll pull it off. He's cool.
Is he your guys' most anticipated album this year?
Yeah.
He's not my most anticipated, but he is the most anticipated, but not mine. You know what I mean?
I don't think.
Yeah.
What's yours, Compton?
I'm off kilter. I like Danny Brown and stuff, so like, don't worry about me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like that hottest MC joint Danny Brown has. I like that.
I think Eminem is most anticipated.
Okay, speaking of which, I think Danny Brown's not being managed by Paul Rosenberg. Speaking of Eminem, so that's a lot of Detroit right there. Detroit City.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the worst year in 2013. I call a lot of heat for this one, man. You know, a lot of times I did like the best songs of the year. Sometimes you have to balance it out, and I felt like these are 5 songs that were really bad this year. I want to get your thought on my list. I picked Eve, Make It Out This Town, Tiger with Molly, French Montana with Freaks, Kid Cudi with Immortal, and Nelly with Hey Porsche. So what do you guys think of that list of worst songs? And is there anybody you think that shouldn't belong in that group? Who you would want to put in that group?
I think you're right.
I
kind of like Molly. I'm embarrassed to say.
One at a time. So wait, first up, what's this? Summit? Say your name?
Third.
Brother? Say your name again?
Third.
Girls, yeah. Go ahead. You go first.
I think you're right with your list. I think Tiger was corny coming out with the Molly. I mean, that's corny.
That beat knocked though.
With Nelly was really corny, but that's
Turn your thing down, right? Turn your thing down a little bit. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. We good? Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I think Nelly, that's his lane, but the what's the song called?
Hey Porsche.
Yeah, I think that's his lane, but at the same time, it just I don't know. I think his lane is played out at this point.
Please proceed. I'm sorry. What happened? You went out. Say it again.
I said at this point in time, I think Nelly's lane is just played out in general.
You think Flo Rida took his lane, right? Flo Rida.
Yeah.
Can't Can he ever get his lane back? Can Nelly get his lane back? Is it just in case the Flow Rider came along and shake the buildings and it's never going to be the same?
He need to do a song with him.
Yeah, and he need to adapt too. He's trying to do the same old thing.
Oh, you saying do a song with him? That's interesting.
Yeah, he need to show that it's all love and get Flow Riders fans to be Nelly fans.
What if it's all not love? What do the ladies think? What do you think of the 5 worst songs? What about that French Montana Freaks and
the beat for Freaks is just been done. I mean, it's like classic records that they're sampling, and I think they should have left that alone. You know what I mean? Yo, the echo is crazy. What is that?
Who's echoing like that? How do we fix that?
I don't know. Me?
Maybe turn your volumes down a little bit. We'll see if we can fix that. But yeah, so does any other song stick out as worse that I didn't include on the list? That jumped out at you that you can't stand? That you've heard so far this year?
That Rick Ross and Rocco and Future.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's not the hit.
We gotta talk about that later because Ross got the controversial line in there.
Man.
Oh, we gonna say that for later?
We can go in now if you want to go in now. You really don't like the song overall though?
It's like that same club music, which is cool, but that line just threw me all off. I'm like, I can't even vibe to it. It just throws me off. Like, it's not cool.
I mean, rape is never cool.
Not at all.
No.
Molly rap and drugging each other and Molly rap stuff's not cool either. I tried to kill Molly rap. Nobody listens to me, man.
You didn't try hard enough, Elliott. It's terrible.
The thing about like drug rack and alcohol is one thing if you're ingesting it on your own will, but to have someone tell me I'm gonna drop a Molly and yo drink, are you serious? Like no.
I mean, obviously it's art. You don't really think Ross is advocating date rape, right? I mean, it's just it's tasteless, I guess, but it's a lyric. Like it's a
shouldn't say it.
But it's like really out of all lyrics, that one.
But you know, I can see him arguing that people talk about I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Which, you know, who's to say murder and rape? They're both horrible things. Why is it okay to say I'm murder?
I really enjoyed that. It doesn't really clearly say what they did. I don't know what all these noises are.
I know.
Like a truck here. There's a truck here. Now, okay, so I'm surprised though that you would put that Rocco song as one of the worst of the year overall though. Any other songs stick out to you guys that you thought were really bad songs so far this year?
Everything sound the same. If one is bad, they all bad.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I really don't like that karate chop single. Like, I don't know why. I'm sorry.
This says anybody make sure you have any headphones. We can use headphones that might eliminate some of the echo. So if you have headphones, definitely put them on. Good tip on that. Thank you. And retweet what you want to retweet the link to the worst of. I don't understand. What's that mean? Me? Oh, okay. I can't.
And Elliott, follow me on Twitter, man.
What happened? You want to follow you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm about to tweet.
Interesting stuff, man. Come on.
I'm about to tweet you right now.
Oh man. Okay, let's talk about the Kendrick Lamar Jay-Z remix. Someone there too. I'm tired of this whole like who murdered who on the track and everything is like the Nas
There's
line.
nothing wrong with that though.
I don't believe you, Elliott. I don't believe you.
What you mean?
What?
If Jay-Z had destroyed Kendrick Lamar on the remix, you would have said so.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the highlight when you hear the song. Like when I hear that song, I think okay. When you first hear that song, right? The first thing you get is wow, Jay-Z jumped on Kendrick's record.
Right.
You know, he's rapping with the concept of what Kendrick's record is. Like, oh, you know, Jay don't jump on a lot of people's records. Oh, ish. You know, like he's on it. That's dope. And then you hear, okay, then you hear the song, final thing, and then you hear Kendrick added new verses to it. So as a fan, you're excited. So you get Jay-Z on a record you already like, and then you get not one new Kendrick verse, but two Kendrick verses. None of that makes me feel like, okay, who rhymed better? When I hear Meek Mill and Big Sean burn, then I think, okay, who was better on that track? Like they both spit hard, and it was like a back and forth like rapping on the same team but competitive. When I hear a collaboration like that, then I think, okay, who got at who as an MC? I think sometimes we just try to force this narrative of like everything being a comparison. I
agree.
It's about that.
I agree, and Jay-Z's my favorite rapper of all time besides Tupac. But the thing is, I think that what I'm saying to you is, I think if Jay-Z had destroyed Kendrick Lamar after you heard Jay-Z's verse and then you sat back and heard Kendrick Lamar's verse, I think you would have done a truth saying that Jay-Z destroyed Kendrick Lamar, but he didn't, so you're calling for it to be even. That's what I think.
He tried to destroy him. I don't think he tried to destroy him. I think some collaborations are not about like. I think if you listen to a collaboration and the main thing you take away is that the guest did better than the original person, then that's your observation. But I think now because that's such a popular classic line and try to analyze every single step, you make everything into a contest that it takes away the enjoyment of the record. Like I said, don't you like you understand me? Like when you hear a record like Burn, when you hear Burn, Meek Mill and Big Sean, that evokes that kind of feeling to me of like, okay, who was the MC that had the hottest bars? Like they both were dope. Like, but I think Big Sean got Meek Mill by a little bit, and I think that helped Big Sean immensely in terms of their perception of him as a rapper, because obviously Meek is a hardcore street rapper from that battle set, and Sean surprised a lot of people on Burn. He more than held his own. I give him the slight edge. So, you know, when I see those songs, I view it that way. But, you know, and then Jay did his verse first, and then Jay added his verses to it. So it's like, my thing is I also feel like there's a thing of like, it's a big enough statement that Jay rapped on the record. Why do we have to act like he's passing the torch and that now all of a sudden he doesn't rap as good as some great rapper from the West Coast? Like, you know, he's validated with his presence. I don't know. What do you got?
Hip-hop is competitive by nature. I'm not saying that they intentionally went in there trying to one-up each other, but as a fan and as someone who loves lyrics and bars, you're going to do that same analysis when people are going back and forth. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, it's art. Art is meant to be examined and debated, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Does it matter ultimately? No. But there's nothing wrong with having that discussion, I don't think. Biggie can say, Method Man got me on the what? Okay, cool. Like, there's nothing.
That's what you can.
Yeah, I think that's a fair comparison, though. Like, you can have a competition that's not malice or a battle or beef. It's just, you know, two lyrical people. Sorry about the curse. Two lyrical people who go back and forth. I don't think there's anything wrong with analyzing who did better, especially if you're lyrical.
Sometimes we force it because that's such a classic thing of like Nas's diss and Ether, and you don't think sometimes we just force that though to be the story? Sometimes it is a story, but sometimes I feel like it isn't. Like, should you always force it? You're right. It's always.
I think it's a part of the story. It's not the story, but it's part of it.
It's the story to me in a lot of ways.
But I think right now music has got too sensitive. Like we become too passive. Like you're saying, like don't make it the story. At the same token, when Jay put his verse first, Kendrick had to change his whole rhyme scheme on the first verse to complement the whole record to make it cohesive. Then he added another record, another verse to make it even more. So competition is
dope, though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's dope. Yeah, it's dope.
It is dope.
It's a dope track. I really enjoyed it. I just feel like music nowadays, there's no artist that comes out and does a song on its own. So people are so used to features that's the only thing they go to is who outshined who on it, because that's all we get. We don't get like a song with just the artist most of the time. So when it's always people on the song, you can't do anything but compare who killed what. But it's Jay and he blessed it, and it was dope.
I think when the East Coast ruled, when the East Coast ruled hip hop, we always compared the who was better on the verse.
Yeah.
How do
I guess.
Hold on, what's that? Who doesn't have the link? I did put it up. Okay, let me put the link back up. Let me fix my link. They're saying my followers can't get the link. I thought I already put it up. We do it live here. Google Hangout Volume 4. So everyone loves the remix. There's nobody that doesn't like the remix. And you don't really define it by like, wow, this one was better than this one on the record.
Nah, it was cohesive.
I don't think it was cohesive. Defined by that, but it's something people are going to talk about.
Yeah. That's why I'm doing this thing. That's why I can't really go.
Plus, it's Kendrick and Jay-Z. I feel like they're both lyrically ridiculous. Why wouldn't you analyze that? Like, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like.
No, because it's more to set up the whole generation gap to act like the old person can't hang with the young boy anymore. Like
Yeah.
That it's all about this. Everything is not the. You guys always want the torch to be passed to you. It's the passing of the torch. Like
I don't think
here's
so.
Elliott standing back giving you the torch, and it's just like, you know, I think Jay's done that. Like, if you remember the Mr. Carter record with Lil Wayne, that was very gracious. It was very much like, you know, if you're the man now, then you go take it and run farther. I whip my air, you know, sitting here in my chair, like. But I didn't feel like that's what the Beat Don't Kill My Vibe remix was about. It was more about Jay respecting the song and rapping about how he relates to the hook in the content. Where Mr. Carter on the, you know, Jay and Lil Wayne, it was more about him acknowledging that Wayne was the man of that moment, and that maybe he can be bigger or be as big as me or better. You know what I mean? I think sometimes it's just, I think that you should judge it by what the narrative is, and not force the narrative on it. Like, I think sometimes it does take away the enjoyment of it, at least to me, from the social media world, because I feel like they just you want to do the same, you want to create the same argument where it's like you said, it's like we are such a collaboration driven thing. Maybe that's like you said, the young lady from Gary, Indiana. Maybe because everything is so much about collaborations that we feel we get so bored with it. Then now we have to find a competition within it. You know what I mean? Because everybody relies on each other. Everything's a community. Like, whose record is it? You know, it features Future on the hook. Is it Rocco's record? Is it Ross's record? Like, why is that record a hit? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But speaking of somebody that did something different, Beyonce came back. She put out a song called Bow Down, I've Been On. A lot of strong mixed reaction, screwed and chopped elements of it. It wasn't what a lot of people expected. You know, at first I was taken aback by it, but I enjoyed the record. I thought it was different. I thought if you're a fan from Houston or you're a fan of hip-hop, you're going to be proud of that and feel like she paid homage to it. You know, some people are saying, well, is it influenced by A$AP Rocky, who also now uses a lot of screwed and chopped stuff? And, you know, even though obviously it comes from her hometown, you know, he's an artist of today that uses those elements and has succeeded. What was your take on the Beyonce and those type of arguments?
I liked it. I think it showed the people of Houston that she wasn't too big for them. I think it showed the people of Houston she wasn't too big for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you other guys think?
I liked it too, because I feel like, why shouldn't a female artist say that she or whatever is the ish, and she should let it be known. So I enjoyed the record.
The ish. Well, was it contradictory? People said like she has girls rule the world, and then
but people
telling chicks to bow down. Like, is that too harsh? Is that too harsh?
I mean, she's not talking about.
Say so.
She's not talking about women in general, though. I feel like it's obvious, well, to me, that she's referencing other girls in the game. When you grew up, you want to be like me. Yeah. You know, I don't need to say no names, but you know, them other R&B chicks. He said Tasia. Oh, yeah, whoever. You know, I mean, people always say Carrie Hilson because she had that turning me on line about you need to go have some babies and sit down or something. So people think it's about Carrie Hilson and Sierra and all them, but maybe it is, maybe it's not, whatever. I think it's a dope record. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. I think it's a lot of what Beyonce does comes off a little calculated to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I don't know. As far as musically, it's a good song. You know what I mean? I play it.
With me being from Houston, I like the record.
Oh yeah, H-Town. There we go.
Yeah.
What they saying out there about it? What they feel?
I mean, they loving it, but at the same token, it's kind of outdated because you know Beyonce is kind of flexing a little too hard. But at the same token, she do that. Like she had the Diva record. That's like Beyonce.
What do you mean she flexing too hard?
Like I mean, she going in on like that's not. When you think of Beyonce, you think of superstar, but then you forget she has Diva records. So that's why it's getting mixed reactions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad she's putting on for the city and then representing, but at the same time, she kind of an old head. You know, like you don't want to hear that from the old head.
Wow.
He
called Beyonce old.
Man.
Baby. That's funny.
Dad.
Oh, head. They said they wants to talk about the XXL freshman cover. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I did some predictions earlier. You know, they didn't take heed to all my advice. You know, but I see some people in there. I got a couple right, but some of what I picked was more so just what I would like to see. I kind of had a feeling that obviously, judging by their standards, like especially the two guys from Black Hippie, ScHoolboy Q and Ab-Soul,
Right.
who are a little bit more established than the average freshman, obviously.
Right.
You know, by those standards would be picked. It seemed like though a lot of people were positive towards it. Like even though some people feel like maybe like Young Scooter should have been there or a couple other names, that overall people are pretty satisfied with the group that they put together. Right? What do you guys think?
I think nobody cares no more though.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't think anybody cares anymore.
Yeah, I was
H-Town,
about to
you say that?
say.
Yeah.
Why don't they care anymore?
No.
I mean, think like everybody who's on the list. I mean, from ScHoolboy to Ab-Soul to Kirko, like everybody should have been like 2 years ago to last year. But now it's like a throw together list. I don't agree with this list.
I don't think it's anything wrong with the list, but I would agree that a lot of the names on it, it's like they've been out. You know what I mean? They're not freshmen. You know what I mean? I guess it's like most popular people who aren't on a major label. Maybe that's what the list really is.
They haven't dropped their big major debut album for like a major label by those standards. I mean, so
right.
How did they squeeze in?
ScHoolboy Q hasn't really done that. This album he put out next, Oxymoron, that'll be through like TD and Interscope, and that'll be a big, not an independent release, but full.
Then they tried to squeeze in Chief Keef. You
don't like Keef in there?
Nah.
Home, baby.
Oh man, come on.
But no, I'm saying by your standards, didn't he drop a major album?
Yeah, he did in that case. Yeah, that does stretch it a little bit. You're right.
Exactly,
he did drop a record in December with Interscope. People forget though, because like he had to go back to jail and people were harsh on it. But he's in a little bubble though. He's not fully there. He's in a little bubble with the rest of them.
Yeah, I think it's watered down now. Like they reach.
But do you think it took any real young MC spots that deserved it? Like you said, like a lot of the guys maybe a little bit more established than the average, whatever. But do you feel like that there's guys that jump out at you that a little bit raw talent that they should have been on there?
Casey Veggies.
Yeah, Casey Veggies.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Casey.
They put Badass on there.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Yeah. That's true.
Who, Badass is on there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In this issue? No, it's
Joey
not.
Badass?
Yeah.
Joey Badass. Yeah.
Oh, you thought I was talking about Ray
I'm
J.
thinking Knucklehead that knocked out Ray J or whatever. Everybody's excited East Coast because that Joey Badass, Action Bronson.
Yeah.
What about King Louis?
I feel like those are the ones people can't debate. Joey Badass, Action Bronson.
Nah, you can't debate those.
Ab-Soul, ScHoolboy Q, and was there one more? 4 or 5 that seems undebatable.
I think this was like I owe you one. Like we missed you last time, so we're gonna give you this one. Like, but I don't know who should be in their place. I just think it should have been in the top 20 last year or something because these are the same people who've been jamming. It's nothing. You don't really have to research nobody on this one. If you like him, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Oh, no, who's the guy that got? Everybody's like they're up in arms because who is this kid? Luke,
Logic.
Logic. Yeah, who's Logic? Somebody explain
Yeah.
who Logic is.
I don't know who that is.
I have no clue.
No clue.
Maryland, you know who Logic is?
Yeah, he is a strong fan base. It's like more like a underground type stuff, but he's real good, man. He can really rap. He's a nice flow. He's real good.
So people just where's he from?
Maryland, Rockville.
Okay.
I think like right next to DC, around there.
So people just kind of sleeping on him.
Yeah,
The blogs aren't really showing him love.
They do. I mean, he has a long way to go. I was really surprised when I seen him on there because
Like the Ross.
he's
And
a
then
long way to go.
Drizzy Wright, I guess the other guy's name is new. Is it
Yeah,
Dizzy
he's
Wright
from
or
Vegas.
Drizzy Wright?
Dizzy.
Yeah, he's dope.
He's from Vegas. He's dope. I'm surprised he made the list though, because he really is kind of under the radar. But
Yeah.
I think that's great that he made it though.
What's he got? He has a current mixtape out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but look him up. He's nice. Like lyrically, his flow is crazy, and he got bars too.
Yeah.
Who is Angel Hayes?
Made it.
I think he's in the
Angel
house
Hayes?
crew.
That's a girl from Detroit.
Yeah.
She nice. She did a BET cypher, I think last year. Last year, yeah.
Yeah,
This-
she got a little
this
buzz
is
here in
all
New York now too. She has managers out here.
I feel like
Female rapper wise, it's hard out here. Like if she doesn't get
Right.
that spot, who would get that spot?
Has
Is there
Rhapsody
a-
on the cover?
Say it again.
Rhapsody for
Rhapsody.
the chick with Ninth Wonder. She's hot. Has she made the cover?
Nope. She should have.
See?
So you would put Rhapsody over Angel Hayes.
Yes.
I would have too. I think she has a bigger buzz than Angel Hayes, and is literally more talented. So
Yes.
And I like that Nate chick. What's from Louisiana?
From New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a bus. The Freedy and it, Tay, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
My man Jimmy, Rap Radar, he's a big fan. He keeps me updated like that. So no Young Scooter, nobody's mad. Young Scooter's not there. There's not a lot of Chi-Town either, besides Chief Keef.
Should have been King Louis.
King Louis.
Yeah, I saw him going in. I think he's mad. I saw Young Scooter's mad. King Louis mad.
Chance the Rapper, he's dope too.
Yeah, he a lot of buzz on him in South by when I was out there. Like,
Yeah.
when a lot of people was like sniffing around the labels, you know. Watch yourself with that Sprite, brother. What's this? Sprite, right?
This is my Sprite, man.
Don't fall asleep.
Sprite in it though. I don't want no problems, man. No, but yeah, Chance the Rapper, he definitely was one that everybody was talking about.
What about Travis Scott?
Yeah, Travis is on there. He's on the cover.
On there.
Yeah,
Travis
a lot of people aren't too happy with that. Everyone's saying that they don't understand him. They don't see what the big deal is.
He was running around with another one running around the South by with. It's funny because I guess he's sort of affiliated with Good Music, right, with Kanye.
Yeah.
But then
And
T.I. was running around, Hustle Gang, and definitely was like putting him down with his team too. So I don't know who he's really rolling with because he was like Good Music and Hustle Gang at the
And
same
from
time.
H-Town.
Huh?
He's dope though. He's
And
good.
from H-Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, he about to drop that. He just dropped a new song with Wale that came out today.
Quintana.
Cortana, right? You like that?
Yeah, it's dope.
What's the mixtape? That's coming soon, right? What's the mixtape called, Maryland?
Owl Pharaoh or something.
Owl Pharaoh,
Pharaoh, yeah.
But is he down with T.I. or Kanye? I can't keep up with this guy.
I think it's good music, man. Some people told me good music.
But I heard Hustle Gang because he's like a producer too, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he produces
I didn't
too.
know that. I didn't even know that. All good. Is the technical difficulties again? Was everything okay? I think we're back at it, man. What do you guys want to talk about? Forget anything? We talked about the Drake. We talked about the Lil Wayne, the Freshman. Everybody seem about like, what did I think of the
Y'all
Freshman?
like Justin Timberlake album?
Yeah, that's a lot of
He
records,
pushed like
right?
1 million, right?
1 million? Are you surprised
Almost.
it's not that much?
Yeah. Nah, he's supposed to. That's Justin Timberlake. Big dog.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
really shuts it down.
What about Timberland? Timberland, a lot of people thought, I've been hard on him at times. I thought, production-wise, he started, remember he went through that whole thing where he's like, I'm not making no more rap records, and we all got pissed at him, and then the songs he did with Jay-Z weren't really that great for Blueprint Free, and then, who knew he had it in him, man? He had this whole album with Justin.
See, I think his sound fell off as far as rap goes. As far as rap music, I don't think the rap audience wants to hear Timberland anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Timberland, he usually puts the boundaries of music. Like, he usually creates a new lane. Like, so this is perfect for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Were you surprised? Did you a lot of people didn't like Suit and Tie out the gate. When you heard Suit and Tie first, what was your opinion? And then when you finally heard the album, were you pleasantly surprised? Like, what was the whole rollout for you?
I didn't like Suit and Tie at all. It sounded like that song they play in the club when they want you to leave. You know what I mean? But over time, it kind of grew on me. You know what I mean? And then I heard the whole album like as a full album, and I was like, okay, it fits. You know what I mean? I like it now. I kind of like where R&B is going. Like you can kind of, to me, like you can kind of hear, like the new R&B, quote unquote, with like Frank Ocean and Miguel and like Jhené Aiko, like you can hear that blended with the Neos and the Ushers and the Brandys who are not as popping, but they still do like good albums. Like I love Brandy's album. I feel like Justin's album is like the perfect little ball of all of that mixed up without sounding like it's forced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
He has something for everybody. I really like it.
I wasn't a fan of Suit and Tie. It's growing on me, but the album is. I'm not a JT fan anyway, but it was cool. I like new music, something a little different. Although people like keep comparing JT to Robin Thicke, and I'm like, let Robin Thicke live.
Yeah.
Let him have his moment.
Let Robin Thicke live. He got a new song. He's coming back.
I know. They won't let him live. They like, JT's back. You can go now.
Should he wait though? Like, is it too fast for him to come back with his thing now? He in there with
No, I feel like that's the problem with music. Like, we need everybody out doing different types of music instead of the same thing. Like, let Robin have his moment and JT.
They don't mention Robin because they feel like Robin, like he was in Robin's lane with the whole suit and tie thing. Out to like, where the criticism was from.
Right. I think you gotta respect that he didn't put out trash music too, because his fan base from movies till he owns MySpace, like he could have sold that with a trash album and people would be like, oh yeah, but he put out quality music still.
He put out some real long songs. Like, were you guys taken aback by the format of like?
Yes, totally.
Like 2 songs in one, and like what do you say, Vienna?
It's like 8-10 minutes long, so it's pretty long.
Too much?
A bit, yeah.
But that's old school R&B. That's like when tracks used to be 7 minutes long. Like, I enjoy it.
I guess we're not used to it anymore.
So, right.
Right.
Yeah, I was feeling it. And the runtime was 69 minutes.
Say it again?
I said the runtime was 69 minutes. It was like little subtleties about R&B that was like put into it. I like reading covers and stuff, so you know, like
you got your physical CD. You went out and bought it.
Yeah, I had to, you know.
This brother's a scholar, man. He drinks his music.
Yeah.
Nah, JT definitely winning, man. I think he's surprised, but I don't know why they couldn't get him to that 1 million, man. Should have bought whatever the loose copies was, man. Give him that 1 million.
Exactly. I sold it on
where did it get to?
It's like 980 maybe, close.
Yeah, something like that.
So close.
And then going on tour with your boy Jay-Z. What do you guys think of that? You bought some tickets yet? What's going on?
Nah.
Nobody's going?
I think it's cool. I just don't care too much overall about Justin Timberlake to go see that. I didn't seen Hov before.
Who's gonna headline though?
That's the big question, man. I don't even know, man.
Jay ain't even got no new music out.
I think
I
JT
need
should
some
get
new
that.
music.
Jay's working on a new album.
Yeah.
When is the album coming out? Like, the tour is before the album, I'm sure. I mean, he has classics on classics, so he can run a 3-hour show on just old stuff. But
it's rumors they got an album together though.
Oh, word?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why Kanye was mad, huh? Now it makes sense.
So, yeah, so who knows?
I don't know, Elliott. Are you excited for that Ghostface album?
The 12 Reasons Young thing, whatever that
Reasons to Die. 12 Reasons.
A little bit is, but you know, I like more like that. That seemed that was in the works for a long time. Like, obviously, I love Ghost, but you know, I'm more excited whatever project he does next. That's like kind of like a smaller, like conceptual thing that I think he had been working on for a while. So a little less excited. I more so want to get more of him, like, you know, starting from scratch and kind of crafting something. You know what I mean?
I'm just excited it's a Wu album coming out. Like, I don't know. We need something besides stripper music, club music. Can I get some?
Raekwon coming with Fila though. He got that. That's coming.
Yeah, but I'm a Ghost fan, so like I'm excited for that.
Ghost is a monster.
Ghostini.
Ghostini. I was supposed to do a book on Ghost. It never worked out. It was a long time.
You should revisit that.
Supreme Clientele era. But you know, he agreed, and then we could never get together.
Hey,
I got that one check though. That one check was nice though. That was a nice check.
Who's doing that Jay-Z Tumblr? Is that you?
Say it again.
Who's doing the Jay-Z Tumblr?
Oh, I don't know. It's not me. I wish it was me. Nah,
I seen some people blaming you.
Well, I put a lot of people up on it because my wife Danielle had put me up on it.
Yeah.
She kept telling me about it because she's big on Tumblr. She has her own site called The Smithian, and she had told me about it a while ago, and I kind of wasn't paying attention to it because a lot of times with the Tumblrs, you know, I like when I see images to know like those are current images. And sometimes with Tumblrs, there's not a lot of creative direction, so it's just they'll just draw up any photos they find. But what I noticed with the person behind the Jay-Z Tumblr is that if Jay-Z does something current, they do have a great images of that in the moment and have images that is not easy to find, coupled with the ones that are on wire imaging. But so it really stood out. So then I just started bigging it up and putting it up on Twitter and telling people about it. So a lot of people ask me about it now, like I'm behind it. But no, my wife had discovered it. I finally looked at it and I was like, this is somebody doing something innovative on Tumblr. And I thought it definitely stood out. You know?
Yeah, I agree. That's why I thought it was you.
Nah, it's really dope. Like that's somebody's more photo. You know, I'm still more a writer. That's somebody like that knows how to like really research photos well.
Yeah.
Like more of a photo editor kind of eye or vision. You know what I mean? Like so, like I said, like a lot of times you'll see certain images on Getty or Wire Image, but this person digs a little deeper to also get different alternate shots. So
yeah,
it definitely stands out.
It came at the same time Beyonce joined Instagram, so I was like, man, that seems official.
No, I think it was around for a while. I just think none of us are really paying too much attention.
Oh, okay,
to it,
okay.
I said, my wife had mentioned it in passing, but I was like, I didn't really, I didn't pay much attention to it. And I was like, oh, okay, these guys are serious, bro.
Big shout out to your wife too. I knew about her for a while too. As far as I follow her a little bit too.
No doubt. Oh, I know one more thing I want to talk about before we go. Your man, Tyler the Creator's album, leaked out. I don't know if you guys have heard it yet.
Nah,
I ain't heard it.
I'm not going to. He does
I'm not
too
going
much.
to hear it. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
He
but
does too
no.
much. He does too much. Tyler, my man. My chocolate
He's
brother,
like all
Tyler.
over the place and like obnoxious and like he just tries to provoke and it gets tiring. Like,
But I think
get
there's a
it.
little more growth in this album, though. It might surprise you. It's definitely to me more layered and there's more growth than Goblin. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like that. From what I had heard, and then I downloaded it today, and I sat with it. He had played it for me early version of it, and then I think it's gonna surprise some people. I feel.
I think it's time for the rollout for Earl. Like,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Earl gonna
Also
go.
on this Earl, y'all are into, I mean, I love Earl, but it's funny how a lot more people are into Earl. Why? Because you think he hasn't really given us that album yet?
I think a lot of people feel like Tyler is gonna be like more of the same because, like you said, like a lot of people just feel like he's obnoxious and he could say some dope shit, but then I don't know if he can curse or not. He can say some dope stuff.
You got one in. You got one in.
Sorry. Like he can say some crazy things, but it's like, what's the point of all this? It's just like a lot of mumble jumble to a lot of people. And I think Earl, if you've heard the early Future mixtapes, he's just nice. Like, and it's like it makes, I don't want to say it makes more sense than Tyler, but it's something that we've been missing for a while. You know what I mean? Especially because he had that hiatus wherever he was. So I think we need to.
He was down the block, just chilling.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think people just looking forward to it. Just a little break from Tyler. See what else our future has to offer besides Tyler and Frank, because it's like 20 people in that group. You know what I mean? I think Earl's next to kind of really show us something.
You like that the collaboration?
Yeah.
I like Chum better.
You like Chum better, man?
Yeah.
That beat on Whoa is hard though, man. You don't think that's a hard beat?
I mean, it is, but it is, but I think it was more Tyler influence. Like you got to give him that. I don't know. Our future ratchetness.
Y'all just wait. What about you, Marilyn? You down on Tyler? You waiting for Earl? What's your take?
It's cool, man. It's not really my style. I mean, it's artistic. It's very creative. So I mean, I think they'll be good. I'm getting ready for ScHoolboy Q though. ScHoolboy's dropping something. Dropping something.
Yeah.
That was hard.
He got a show in New York on Thursday. I'm gonna try and squeeze in. I think it's sold out. Yeah, SOBs tomorrow night. So hopefully I can.
You guys like that? Yes, yeah, right? With
Yeah. Right.
Oxymoron.
Elliot, can I ask you a question real quick?
Go ahead.
Because when we brought up the XXL cover, a lot of people feel like no one really cares about that particular cover. Is it that people don't care about magazines anymore? Because I feel like journalists, it used to be like we used to get things exclusively, and we were like the vessel through which everyone got their information and their reviews. And now it's like everyone can get anything at any time. Like as soon as you get it, I get it, and Joe Schmo gets it. So it's like there's really no need for, I don't know, I guess like everything we saw in XXL we kind of already knew. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you get more from other things now. Like I would say, like when you go to record companies, you used to go to record companies because they had the music, they had the cassettes, they had the vinyl, like they had the music. You had to go through them to get the content. Like now you don't. And the same thing with magazines. So I think that it still means something. I think that those artists like Q and Absol and those artists, it's not like they wouldn't pose for the cover and share the cover with 9 other people if it didn't still mean something. But I think when people say they don't care or whatever, it's just that, you know, they feel like something is missing. It's just not, it doesn't mean as much as it used to. And they just kind of get nostalgic. Like they remember when it was like, that was more our only outlet, or that was a special time. So it's just it just takes away when you measure it up that way. But I think there's still importance to it, and I think it validates your career in a certain way. But yeah, I think it's more so just that comparison of saying that, damn, you know, it's just, I wish it was like that. It's like, you know, we get that away, like with mixtapes and the way hip hop used to be in the glorification of certain periods, and you know, that's really what it's about. But like you said, it is harder now because everything comes out through different avenues. So, you know, you pull from it, but you're not the one just putting people up on everything. You're more so contextualizing everything and presenting it to people. But that's what we do here with The Truth. Like, we're not making stuff up, but you know, I'm giving you my opinion on things. I'm learning about things I don't know, and we're exchanging, and that's part of the conversation. Because I think that people still want, the audience still wants to talk about this. We're still engaged. We still want to debate it. We still love the culture, and we hold it to these high standards. But you know, that's part of being a hip hop fan. You know, We're running out of time. 5 minutes left.
I got a question.
Yes, let's run it down the list. You start before you say goodbye, real quick.
Okay, and what's the biggest argument you've gotten into with the artist camps over these Truth episodes so far? and give an example with no names.
Well, Cuddy's mad that he's on the list. He feels like this song is not a horrible song, and you know, and that we had tinkered with his vocals on the thing to make him sound offbeat, but he told me they didn't do that, so it is what it is. The young lady from Vienna, what do you want to say before we go?
I'm excited for like the whole black hippie kind of thing coming up. So,
Oxymoron, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting on that, and I hope it's better than like that kind of Pitbull formula, you know, like French Montana right now. Because it's kind of tiring.
Kendrick set the bar though, so.
Yeah, he did. So.
Okay, Marilyn, what you want to say before we get out?
So I got a few things, man. I'll make it quick though. Everyone just check out my site www.hiphop100.com.
Yeah, plug it. All right, true.
And, I got one question. What does everyone think of I Am God? Isn't that the name of Kanye West's new single?
Well, actually, saying now it's I Am a God. That's what
I Am a God?
Yeah, that's the song. So take that. I am a God, I'm a God. You know, we'll see. It's too early. It's too early, but yeah, supposedly it's not going to be the title of the album. But there is a song that he worked on that could make the album called I Am a God, not I Am God. So maybe that makes it a little nicer. My man from H-Town.
Follow me on Twitter at Cash Capone. And my question is, what does although I don't like get into his music, but what does everybody think of the Macklemore snubs? Like, he's doing some numbers, and hip hop is still snubbing him.
Hip hop is doing what with him?
Snubbing. Snubbing. You know, not giving his due diligence. Shot,
man. Don't get beat out started on that. If I prayed on, man. Just shot, man. 5 million. You know, it's hard. People, you know, I think people respect this. I think people respect the success, but they haven't connected to his music. A lot of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Compton, what you want to say before we go? Besides,
I know, right? Probably, I want to ask what y'all thought about the new ASAP video with Skrillex.
Yeah, I like that video.
I liked it.
I actually taped one. I taped the episode today that's going to run tomorrow where I talk about the video.
Okay. Well, there you go.
You like the video? You like the video?
Yeah, that was dope. In Dominican Republic, looking greasy. It was crazy.
Okay, Gary, Indiana, take us out. What's going on?
I just want to say we should not promote date rape in songs and mollies. Hip hop needs to let it go. But other than that, it's cool. Hip hop's awesome. I love it. It's my culture. Thank you, Elliott, for the truth.
Yeah, thank you, Elliott.
Yeah, totally. Thanks.
At It's Sturk on Twitter. Elliott, follow me.
I'm gonna try, brother. I'm gonna try, man.
Don't front, man.
You promised to join my No More Molly Rap campaign.
I'm gonna do it, man.
Wait, the Molly's beat is cool though. Come on.
Huh?
The beat only. I like the beat.
No more. But I appreciate you guys. Sorry we had a little technical difficulties. You know, it's the 4th one. We're gonna do it again real soon. Probably another like 2 weeks. I appreciate you guys for taking the time, man. This is the Live Google Hangout Volume 4. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Peace.
I used to intern at the source, and there were like 6 Jessicas, and it was like, okay, we gotta break y'all names up or give you nicknames or something. So I'm Compton now.
Compton?
Yeah, just Compton, whatever.
But you're from Compton originally or no?
Yeah, I'm from Compton, and I moved to New York for school and kind of moved back and forth and just settled in Harlem about 2 years ago.
Are we proud of this Kendrick Lamar guy? We're proud of him?
Very much so. You serious?
It's pretty good. He's a hot MC.
Yeah. Very, very hot. Number one. Yeah.
What made you want to get down with the Truth Hangout?
Cause I'm a writer, I'm a journalist, and I've written for a few websites and stuff, and I just love hip hop and discussing it and debating it, and you know, I've been following your career for a little while too, because you know, you're kind of where I want to be down the line. So I don't know, I just think it's a dope idea, dope concept.
We got Gary, Indiana, we got Compton. All right, let's get to the brother. He got a Bulls hat on. Just drinking that Sprite earlier.
Oh yeah, you know, my name's Cash. I'm from Houston. I'm in Cali right now. Yeah, great state of Texas. On the down.
Right.
Okay, what brings you here, Cash?
I watch the Truth. I'm a fan of Rap Radar. I don't agree all the time. I tell you on your Twitter. I write the comments.
What's your Twitter?
At Cash Capone.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get at me in these tweets. You be getting at me.
That too, but I know you respect it though, so.
You gotta respect it, man. People too sensitive out here, man.
Yes, keep it hip hop.
Yes, sir. Let's get the gentleman with the gray. Is it gray sweatshirt?
Yeah, it's gray.
What's going on, sir?
What's up, man? My name's Ryan.
How are you, sir?
You said what?
I said Macklemore. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, Mac.
I'm just.
I know you're gonna say something like that.
I'm just playing with you, man. Come on,
I'm out here in Maryland, man. I just love hip hop, love music, love art. I'm a fan of Rap Radar, and just want to see what's going down.
What's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan from Maryland.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan with the R.
R-Y-A-N. Maryland.
Yeah.
You want to get down and start arguing and debating about rap?
Yeah, man. I mean, I have my own hip hop site, www.hiphop100.com. So I hear a lot of music. I post a lot of music. I hear a lot of underground stuff. I'm just trying to move the site and see what's going down with everyone else's opinion.
Okay, we're gonna get down and exchange our opinions with each other. Let's get to the brother in the corner right there.
Yeah, I'm Sturk, S-T-U-R-K. My Twitter is @ItSturk. That's ITSSTURK. My website, Sturk.
Brother Sturk.
Yeah, www.sturk.com. But yeah, I got down with Google Hangout because I've been following you since Source XXL, and I follow you on Twitter, so I was like, hey, it's only natural that I get down on this thing. Okay,
all right. You got some heavy opinions. You about to set it on me?
Yeah, I agree with you on a lot, and I disagree. I've been disagreeing with you since I've been since the XXL.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We got a young lady joining us now too. We got another young lady, right? You just joined us?
Hi. I did.
Where were you at?
I had some trouble configuring my account because I'm not in the States.
Okay.
So I had a bit.
I don't think we get. It's just like he just throws these records together. Like I don't understand.
Yeah,
why he's not involved with his own albums. Or are we exaggerating? It seems like he's not even involved with his own albums. Like it's weird.
It felt disjointed to me, like or like a long freestyle or something. Like his subject matter is so limited that even if he's very creative with how he says it and he's clever and all that, I don't think anyone would take that away from him. The fact that you talk about the same stuff over and over, the songs just kind of meld together, and then the beats are so random. It's like the order of it. The order is just weird. Like it's not cohesive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it feels like a mixtape, but with original beats or something. I
feel like there's a limited amount of like metaphors for the female reproductive system, and someone like really needs.
Wait, say that again. For people that listen.
I feel like there's a limited amount of metaphors for the female reproductive system. Someone needs to tell Lil Wayne that at some point it just sounds repetitive and it's just boring. And
you're not getting enough female reproductive rap. Too much. Female reproductive.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't. Maybe he needs to like refocus or something, and maybe calm down, take a break, or like as you said, take a break and maybe reevaluate like his career or something, because It's starting to get boring. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too harsh as well, but I actually agree with you.
Sturdy, you started up, man. What's your take on this, Weezy?
I think you're being too hard on him. I don't think his target market cares about the track order. I think they like his subject matter. I think he's pleasing his base.
We're good. Yes. All right. We are back. The live Google Hangout. This is number 4. Seems like the last one was a lifetime ago. I think it was in mid-March. We talked about the hottest MCs. That was the hot topic. I think we're finally over it now. Figured out who the hot MCs are. You know, it's been about. I did about 5 truths since the last one. I want to talk about those truths. Get you guys' opinion on it. I got a new group of people. Let's run it down. Let's introduce everybody. You know how we do. For the live Google Hangout number 4, we have a young lady at the end with reddish brown hair.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name? Tell me about yourself.
My name's Janet. I'm chatting from Gary, Indiana, by way of Brooklyn.
All right.
So
Gary, Indiana, by way of Brooklyn. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in Brooklyn right now?
Yes.
But you're from the land of Michael Jackson and Freddie Gibbs. Gary,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. It's exciting. Who do you relate to more, Michael Jackson or Freddie Gibbs?
It's a mixture. I'm not all the way gangster, but I'm not popped out like Mike.
Mike was popped out.
Yes.
Okay. You say your name's Janet, right?
Yes, sir.
So what brings you to the truth? What made you want to be part of this?
I'm a fan of the website, Life and Times and the Truth. I love it. I love your opinions and everything. Don't always agree with them, but I respect them.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Right, well, let's get down. The next young lady.
Hi, my name is Jessica.
Jessica, you look real comfortable, Jessica. Like you just chilling.
Yeah, I'm just
lounging.
Perfectly. Yeah. A lot of people call me Compton because I'm from Compton, but I live in New York.
Okay.
And
trouble like proving my identity, kind of.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Vienna, Austria. So I'm
Vienna, Austria. Okay.
Yes,
wow. All right. And what time is it out there right now? What time is it out there?
It's 9 p.m., so it's pretty early still.
Okay, evening side. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So how did you discover the truth?
I've been watching Life and Times for a while now, and I really enjoy it.
Okay.
And I think like you need a bit of more like an international aspect, maybe. Like, so I thought I should join that round and just give my input.
Too much America, right? Too much America.
Yeah, a bit. So, you know, people over here listen to hip hop as well. So I just thought maybe I'd just bring in my side of my point of view.
I like to be international, man. International is important, man.
Yeah, totally.
These 50 states. All right, we got a good mix there. We got 3 men, 3 women. That's how I like to do it. Like I was saying, since the last time we left, I basically had talked about 5 different episodes of The Truth. I just want to run through them real quick. We talked about that Drake at 5 a.m. in Toronto. You know, another hit from Drizzy Drake. People seem to like it. I did the worst jams of 2013. You know, Kid Cudi's Not Feeling Me Right Now. Picked about 5 songs on that. Talked about Beyonce's comeback, the Kendrick Jay-Z remix, and this Lil Wayne album. Woo! Okay, so which one do you guys want to talk about first?
It's whatever. We can go with the Lil Wayne.
We'll go with that Lil Wayne. So what you think? I was like, some people said I was too hard on it. Some people said I went too soft on it. Like, I definitely was disappointed in it. There's some songs I liked from it, but overall, as a full body of work, you know, it just seems like he's not in control of the